So this is my first YouTube video about starting YouTube, and I have an apple here. It's like one of the best apples I've ever had, but it also might be disgusting to do ASMR apple while I do this. We'll see. Probably gross. I guess the apple can wait. Oh my god. A lens fell out. Okay. I refuse to get new glasses. Cool. Well, the audio for whatever I just said is all fucked up. It's fine. I am starting a YouTube channel because I have to. Like, there's no other option at this point. There's no other option but to start a YouTube channel. But I'm also a very private person. I realize that when I have to eat the apple. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just let it sit there and not eat it. I'm gonna hide it. You like this background? It's driving me crazy. Okay. I have to start a YouTube channel. I don't know why. I don't have to. I don't have to do anything, but I have a lot to say. I utilize short form platforms, I would say very well. Very disorganized, but very well. And I am a wizard full time. I've been an astrologer for 10 plus years and consultant for 10 plus years, and that's my job. That's my work. I love my work. I love my job. And a lot of it is one-on-one. So that sense of having work out there in the world that is for me and for everyone at the same time is fascinating. I don't know what that means. For me, starting a YouTube video as a private person is difficult, but I don't have to put my life out there. I can do whatever I want. I have a lot to say about fashion. I don't have a lot to say about fashion. Maybe I have a lot to say about fashion. Fashion is one of my main loves of my life. Spirituality is one of the main loves of my life. Travel and culture. And culture extends to like folk culture, like just culture around the world, like how people dress and how people make music and how people practice magic throughout the world. But also culture in reference to, like, I've done a lot of work around what an icon is and what it means and how to be one, because I study them, because I love them. And that's also like what I mean by culture, popular culture, like just basically what's going on with people and how we're consuming media and how we're thinking and how we're acting, what our social habits are, what our media habits are. All of those things are really fascinating to me. And I also do really like being in front of a camera. I just sometimes feel like I don't have anything to say. And it's going to probably take me a minute to feel like I can say what I want to say in front of a camera. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I think I want to do whatever I want. And also really hard for me to stay on task. I have a whiteboard in front of me right now, and it's not helping because I didn't write out like topic for topic. Also, my tooth aches kind of. Starting a YouTube channel as a private person feels like a big leap because it's just being seen more. And that's fine with me. I'm all of a sudden thinking about swans and Swan Lake. That's what's distracting me right now. That's why I can't think straight. I've never seen Swan Lake. I think there's a ballet version and there's a play version maybe. I love the ballet. I'm getting off topic. I'll do that a lot. Yeah, I was thinking about swans and like the dark stage with like the swan feathers, how beautiful that is. That's what's in my mind right now. Culture, see? I just love culture. So maybe I don't have a lot to say about starting YouTube as a private person. It just feels like maybe that's a relatable topic for other people as well, to feel like you are a person who keeps a lot to themselves. And, you know, I travel a lot for work. Like, my work is my life, but I travel a lot for pilgrimage, which is basically like a spiritual reason for going to a place and having your adventure there be a spiritual labor, and being there being a spiritual labor, meaning, you know, you go through a lot of trials and tribulations to get where you're going. And those are really meaningful to me. And I really want to suggest that as a form for people to experience life and themselves and God. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. Obviously, it's really important for me to be in front of a Beetlejuice background. I don't know what the background is. I don't know if I care about this background. I don't know. I just know that I feel like talking to a camera. I want to build a relationship with my camera. And it's basically just like a signature that I'm alive and that I can be captured as a being in space on something like a camera, which is actually a really crazy idea to me. And if I think about my relationship specifically with the camera, that might actually help me with my experience, but maybe not. I think whenever I look at the camera, I feel a bit more focused. But that's I think I just need to eat my apple for a second. It could just become like a mukbang channel. This whole process of having an idea, filming it, and then editing it, and then uploading it, we've accepted that whole process so fast and embraced that whole process as something that anyone can do so fast. Like, that was not the case when I was a kid. It was not the case that that was something that people were doing. It hasn't, like, even as an adult, it's like, I don't know. It's just been so weird to feel like people are like, oh, just get a YouTube channel. Like, okay. And I don't know why this feels so much different than TikTok. It just feels so more exposing. I think because I don't know. Oh yeah, because with TikTok, I can press the pause button. So I'm not like, all of the stuff that's really creepy and weird isn't on film. Creepy and weird, maybe not the right terms. All the stuff that I don't want to have to see back, I can just edit out immediately, basically. Okay, enough of the apple. I have a lot of fun ideas. Is it saying that my storage is like 4 minutes longer? That I only have 4 minutes longer of storage? That's insane. That's the other thing, finding out like equipment and stuff. I could just use my phone, but I just don't like the color grade or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I have a lot of fun ideas. And I think my motivation is low for this, which is really weird because I am really interested in it and I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I feel like it's like every time I sit down to do it, it just feels like it's hard. It's difficult. And difficulty is fine. It's fine for things to be hard. That is something that I want everyone to remember, including me. It's okay for things to be hard. It's like, I can do hard things. It's okay for things to be hard. And that doesn't mean that they're not worthwhile. I think there's so much in our culture around like only doing things that you like, or only doing things that feel good, or only doing things that make sense for you. And I just feel like that is you're doing yourself a huge disservice because, doing hard things is really rewarding. And it's also not about like pushing yourself to do things you don't want to do. Those are kind of like two extremes. I feel like it's more of like understanding what your values are and understanding what your goal is. And if getting to your goal, if a way to get to your goal requires you to do things that are uncomfortable, then you do them. That's what you do when you're devoted. And I'm a devotee. So I'm now devoted to my YouTube channel and this new journey. And I'm excited to see what comes from it. I can't believe I've been on here for 15 minutes. Apparently I'm going to run out of storage, so I guess I will sign off. But thanks for being here. Okay, bye.